I can give a preamble about Chocolate. Chocolate is 8 months old, about 30 pounds. She is a chocolate lab mix. She is housebroken. She walks pretty well on a leash. Um, Crate training, she does complain a little bit when she gets put in her crate for like 3 to 5 minutes because she's sleeping on the couch, getting her head scratches, and then suddenly she has to get in a crate. So I don't think she likes that. But yeah, she's a pretty good dog. This is quite a number of fossils. This is my third chocolate lab. Um, and yeah, she has some zoomies sometimes, but she's pretty mellow. She just wants to sit on the couch and watch traders with me. Right now she's chewing on her, is this a little chewy yak chew, and like she's not food aggressive at all. You can take it from her, she's fine. She is housebroken, like I said. And she's pretty mellow girl. She is cat approved by my very snarky cat Tuna, and dog friendly as well. My dog Cooper, she does want to play with the dog, but not too aggressive. Like she would benefit for some playtime with the dogs just to know her place. My dog is a bit old and has bad knees, so my dog's not too happy with playing with her. But because she did scale my 5 foot fence, she jumped over it to get to me, which is kind of crazy. She's not full motivated, but she will get on the counter if she smells something, so you just have to correct her. She takes corrections really well. And she knows sit already, and she'll just sit while she waits for you to give her treats. She learned down today, so she's very, very smart. So I think overall a good dog. Preferably I don't have kids, so I don't know how she does with kids. She's a little bit of stranger danger, so we walked her today and met some people, but she was just sticking to me. But she warmed up in like 2 or 3 minutes, just slow introduction. She doesn't lunge or bark at them. She's just like, being very like cool and like, okay, let me get to know you before you can pet me sort of situation. So yeah, she's a pretty good dog. Very sweet. Just wants to sit on the couch and chill out. But she would love to get walks every day and just get some energy out. Again, she's not super high energy, but you will benefit her from like a little bit of a walk and a ball playing. Thank you.
All right, that was awesome. Good job, Chocolate. You're doing a great job sitting there with your bone, just hanging out, learning all the information about you. Good job. All right, well, guys, that was Chocolate. Definitely
And
put in.
Chocolate will be in Patchogue this weekend if you want to meet her. So
There you go. Come on out, meet her in person. All right. Make sure those applications are in though, because things go quick, especially at the meetings. So if somebody comes in before you and you come in after, then Chocolate goes home with the other person. So it's always better to have those applications in sooner than later. So you're already on the approved list. So when you come on out to those live events, you can walk with the dog that day. All right. Well, great job. Great job, Chocolate. Great job, everybody else. Sorry about the technical difficulties. But we're here and we're going to jump back onto our list here and go next to Archie. Give me 1 second to switch over that spotlight. All right, Archie, waiting so patiently. You're up, buddy.
Well, this is Archie. Archie is about 2 years old. He's 44 pounds. He's house trained, crate trained, loves the car, and he's a perfect passenger in a car. Archie enjoys his rides in the car. He enjoys a wonderful trip to the beach. He's playful, energetic, just a lot of fun. He's looking for his treats. He knows that I have some good stuff here. So why don't you just stay there for a minute? Okay, sit. Stay. No, stay. 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 Come. Sit. What a good boy you are. So Archie's pretty well trained. He knows his commands. He walks well on a leash when you give him the command to heel. As long as he knows that you're serious, he listens to you. He's a happy dog. He's playful, energetic, loves to play ball. Oh, he got himself a Kong ball. If you have a ball and you throw the ball, that ball is going to come right back to your feet. He does not have a prey drive, so he will not go and chase other animals and things like that when you're playing ball. Um, he is totally engaged with the ball when he's playing, and he wants to be with his people. He gets along great with other dogs, especially dogs that are smaller than him. Dogs that are larger than him, he needs a slow intro, but anybody smaller than him, he just absolutely loves. He gets along with cats. And I said, he doesn't have a prey drive. So when we're outside playing, it's not like he's going to go and take off after a rabbit or a feral cat or anything else. And I have a lot of animals here where I live. But he's great. He just hangs out and he wants to be with his people. He wants to play his games, play ball. He does puzzles. He's extremely intelligent. And that's my boy. That's Archie.
What a great little guy. I love Archie. He's definitely one of the best trained dogs that we have currently. He's just awesome with that little tail always wagging, constantly just doing whatever to please. I love it.
Yeah, he's got great markings. He's got some great brindle coloring. So he's really just a good looking dog, and he's a happy guy.
Yes, you are, Arch. Every time I see you, always a smile on your face, big guy.
That's right. Always looking to play.
Always looking, always happy. All right, well, guys, that is Archie. Definitely put in those applications and meet this handsome dude in person. You can't go wrong with a playful, happy-go-lucky guy like Archie. He just wants to do whatever to please his people. All right, guys, that is Archie. We're going to jump to our next presenter, who is McGraw. Give me 1 second to spotlight McGraw for everybody. Bye, Archie. Enjoy looking out the window, buddy. Oh, boy. All right, guys, here is McGraw hanging out.
This is Mr. McGraw. As you can see, he is a couch potato, love bug. He loves his cuddles and his belly rubs. He is medium, and I would say medium energy. He definitely loves to go out in the backyard, run around, play with the other dogs. He gets along with other dogs. He gets along with other cats. But at the end of the day, he loves his belly rubs and his cuddle time. He's about 60 pounds. He's a year and a half old. He is crate trained. We can leave him for short times during the day, say an hour or so. But he does still have some puppy tendencies, so I don't think he's ready yet to have long sessions home alone all day. He does a little secret sleep on the couch at night, and he does fine with that. But that's at night when he's sound asleep and he's got all of his energy ran out of him from playing with the dogs all day. He is cat friendly. He is dog friendly. Loves people. He would definitely benefit from having another dog or a pet in the house, or at least an active owner, somebody that's going to take him for walks and run around with him and all that good stuff. We think he's going to be really good with kids. We don't see anything aggressive that would say that he wouldn't be good with kids. But just keep in mind, he is a 60-pound dog that thinks he's a lap dog. So, and we're still working on not jumping when you come home from work or whatever, or somebody new comes in the house. We're working on the fact of not jumping on people the second he walks in the door.
Yes, no food aggressions, no toy aggressions.
He plays with the other dogs with the toys. They play tug of war with them.
I mean, you can pull on his ears, put your fingers in his mouth. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. So we don't see any problem whatsoever with young kids, other than the fact that he's a 60-pound dog. He's definitely mastered sit. He does sit when you put his food bowl. When you get his food bowl ready, he'll sit and wait for it. If you take too long, he'll get anxious, but he sits and waits for it. And he jumps on it the second you put it down for him. We're still working on other basic commands like lay. He's starting to get lay down. He's getting there. And like I said, he does do good on the leash. Other than that, this is McGraw. He's our big mush. And he's such a beautiful boy. And he's such a good boy. And that's it.
That he is. I love the markings and just how floppy he is. He's just like,
Oh, he's just got such floppy hair and floppy skin. He's such a good boy.
and then the way he just slinked off the couch there, he's like, I'm done. I'm gonna just slowly go
Yep.
down the couch.
That's him saying hello to Abby when she got home. Our daughter just got home from a long day of work.
Super excited. Look at that tail going. Happy.
Yep, look at him going. He's so excited Abby's home.
Yeah, he didn't do too bad. There was no jump in there. That was good.
Yeah, he's getting better at it. We're still working on it. He's definitely getting better with it. So, and that's what I mean as far as him being good with kids. We don't see a problem with it. I mean, like I said, you got to keep in mind he's a 60-pound dog, and he still has puppy tendencies.
That was
good.
Yeah, but that's
he's a good boy.
Good. Yeah, that was
He's
awesome.
a quick learner.
Cuddle times. Time to cuddle again.
What?
I said time to cuddle again. Jumping up on the couch, ready to go.
Yep, he's giving the lovers. He loves to give loves, as you can see.
I love it. Well, there you go, guys. The winter time is coming. As they say, winter is coming. You want to stay warm? McGraw will be your lap dog.
He will keep you warm. He tries to sneak in our bed at night.
Oh, I'm sure you do, buddy. I'm sure. All right. Well, guys, that is McGraw. Definitely put in those applications for this.
And McGraw, I'm sorry, one more thing. McGraw will be at Petco this weekend. And if you're interested in McGraw, there is somebody coming to look at them this weekend.
All right, guys. So that means put that application in advance, just in case. If they pass, you have first dibs. So definitely make sure you put in those applications. All right. Well, guys, that is McGraw. Definitely put in those apps, meet McGraw in person. If we have questions, I know it was a little late, but you can always put them in the chat, or we can circle back at the end. So just let me know if there's any questions out there. But
she claims. I think it was 16 years old.
Jump over to our next presenter, who is got two pupperoos in their house, Sumo and Spike. Give me 1 second to switch over that spotlight. All right, guys. Here is Sumo and Spike, the dynamic duo they are. Just make sure you unmute yourself so we can hear all about these two. Here, let me give you the little prompt. There we go.
All right, there we go.
There it is.
Sorry.
You're good to go.
All right. This is Sumo. He's about 1.5 years old, about 55 pounds. Trying to get him from the front. He's a super love. He loves to play with Spike. They've been like long lost brothers ever since they showed up here. He's great in the car. He's crate trained, house trained. He's not aggressive with food or toys. He really just wants to have fun, and he loves his belly rubbed. So that's his story. He's super sweet, and he doesn't know any commands, but pretty much as soon as you yell at him, he drops on the ground and rolls on his back. So no matter what kind of tone you use, he knows you're saying no, and that's what he does. So he's pretty cool. Then we have Spike, who, come on now. Hold on 1 sec. I'm going to try to zoom him in. Come here, buddy. Of course, it's like dark in my house. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You're on TV. Hurry up. This is Spike. He's about 2 and probably about 45 pounds. Come on, he keeps going in the dark. Hold on 1 sec. Come on.
This is no time for hide and seek, Spike. This is your time to
No, this is not playtime. You're not going to get adopted if I don't like show you right. Okay. He really doesn't love the car, but he is house trained, crate trained. Doesn't love the crate, will whine a little bit at bedtime. But for the most part, he's good. Also not food aggressive, toy aggressive, and the two of these guys just love to play. I think they would both benefit from having another dog. Spike, I had alone for a week, and he was great by himself too. So So we'll see. But both dogs are great, and they've been a joy to have since I've had them. So I hope somebody adopts them. Thank you.
They're awesome. I love it. They're just like, okay, we're done. Oh wait, I'm coming back in. We got a little cage match going on there with Sumo and Spike, and with their names, they could be wrestlers. We can we could sell tickets. But it's having a great time. I love it. So, guys, that is Sumo there with the ears up and the patches on the eyes. And Spike is the one that's hiding right now and then comes back. So definitely put in those applications for these two little guys and definitely meet them in person because, as you can tell, they are adorable and they're so much fun, packed with all that energy, ready to go just to play and have fun. And what can you do? What beats that? Nothing other than watching them play and have fun. All right. Well, guys, that is Sumo and Spike. Definitely put in those applications and meet these two cuties in person. Where else can you go other than a couple of these other fosters on here that have two dogs in one house? So, you know, two dogs, one stop. Very fun. All right. Good job, guys. All right. Oh, we're going to jump to another house that has two pupperoos in it. We've got Elijah and Fern. We're going to switch that over and say goodbye to Sumo and Spike and let them have their rough house time. All right, guys, we're in the house with Elijah and Fern.
Okay, so here we are with Elijah and Fern. Elijah right here. Elijah is about 2 years old. He's about 75 pounds. He's a pretty big boy, but he's a big, happy-go-lucky. Oh, now I'm getting bombarded by puppies. He's a happy-go-lucky mush. He is a great boy. He is so much fun. He's happy. He's playful. He will play and engage and just entertain himself. If there's nothing around, he was just trying to catch some flies and he was having a great time. He's just a very funny dog. So I enjoy playing with him. He's a lot of fun. He plays tug of war. He gets along great with other dogs. He rides nicely in the car. I guess there's a fly around. He's playing with it. Yeah, so he's just a happy-go-lucky boy who just wants to play and get along and have a good time. And that's my Elijah. He's awesome. And he's just lounging tonight. He was roughhousing a little while ago, but now he's just lounging. And now we also have Fern. Okay, everybody. So this is Fern. Fern was just giving me a nice hug. That's my dog, Daisy. This is Fern. Fern is about 5 years old. She loves the camera. She is extremely affectionate. She gives the best hugs. She does jump up, but it's the most gentle and affectionate jump you can ever get. And it's basically just to give you a hug because she is so affectionate. She just wants to be with her people. She's very dog friendly, loves other dogs, is very playful, gets along great with everybody she meets. She's been great with kids. She's been great with adults. She's just a happy-go-lucky hound girl. And she's got that great hound howl. And that's Fern. She loves her crate. She's crate trained, house trained, and yeah, she's awesome. She's a total package. And Elijah as well, house trained and crate trained. They will both be at Patch Hogs this weekend, and Archie will be there as well. So I'll have Archie, Elijah, and Fern at Petco and Patch Hog today. Saturday. Nothing else today. And that's them.
Awesome. Look at those two. Beautiful. Just hanging out, just relaxing. I love it. This is cool. This is nice. Showing what they do at nighttime when everything's winding down, time to chill, watch a little movie, sooner or later start a fire. You guys just take a little nap, right?
Grab a bone.
grab a bone, grab a book, one or the other.
We're all set.
That's awesome. You guys are great. I love it. You too. Elijah and Fern. So definitely, guys, put in those applications. Come on out to Patchogue this weekend. Come to Petco. Say hello. Come say hi. Pats are always welcome. Even if you're not adopting, come on out. Maybe you want to foster. Maybe you want to put in that application to become a foster. All these pupperoos are always looking for a home. So come on out, have some fun, play with some dogs. Maybe decide to foster, maybe decide to adopt. All right. Well, guys, that is Elijah and Fern. We're going to let them go back to their lounging and bone time. So we're going to jump on over to our next presenter, who's got Sammy. Give me 1 second to switch over that spotlight. Oh, actually, I don't think Sammy is here. Nope, I don't think Sammy made it on. So we're going to go to Paige and Shy. Give me 1 second. Oh, look at this cutie. All right. Guys, this is Paige and Shy.
I want to apologize in advance for my beagle who's on the other side of the door that you will hear throughout this entire thing. So this is Shy. Shy's a little brown girl. She's your pumpkin spice colored doggy for fall time. And this is Paige. She is your houndy special. So we'll talk about Shy first. Shy is 1 to 2 years old. She is about 35 pounds. And initially, when we first got her, I was like, oh my gosh, her name totally fits her because she was so shy. She loved her crate. She didn't want to come out of her crate at first. And we've had her about 2 weeks now. And it's like, who is this girl? Just giving kisses. She's super affectionate. She's so friendly. Actually, I feel Paige, when we first got her, really helped Shy come out of her shell a little bit. Shy is also great with my cats. I have 2 cats. We have 4 other dogs in the house. She's wonderful with all of them. Hey, girlfriend, this is your moment. And we also have 2 kids. At first, I thought my kids were going to be way too much for her because she was so nervous. And initially, she would just remove herself from any situation where she was feeling a little nervous. And now she loves being in the same space as them. Paige and Shy are great together. They do not need to be adopted together because they're not bonded. They didn't meet until I started fostering them both together, but they are great pals. So if you're looking for a dynamic duo, these would be a great choice for you. Shy, hey girl. They're very excited because I've thrown a lot of food around this room trying to keep them busy for the last however long. So Shy is great in the car. She doesn't make peep. She is house trained. She is crate trained. She will talk back a little bit when you put her in her crate at first because she wants to know why she can't sleep in your bed too. But after about 5 minutes, she is totally calm. She sleeps in there all night. No accidents, nothing like that. And she's just awesome. She's working on her leash training skills. I don't really know what her history was like, but I don't think she had a ton of experience with it. But so far she's doing really well. We're still working on like basic commands and things like that. We haven't mastered anything quite yet because we were still working on just getting her used to being around the family. And that she has definitely mastered. She's super friendly, very affectionate. Her tail is always wagging. She's playful with other dogs. Loves, oh, there's her girls. Yep, that's them. She loves toys, but I can take anything out of her mouth. I feed all of my dogs in the same area. I was feeding her in her crate just to keep her safe at first, but she's shown no signs of any issues with other dogs. She's just a great girl, and I think she really deserves to find her people. So if you are a pumpkin spice loving person, she is your color for your fall motif. So that's my Shy girl. We call her Shy Shy. And this beautiful star-studded hound dog with the floppy ears and the droopy looking tail right now, she really wants some more treats, is Paige. Paige, they say she's anywhere from 3 to 5, and she actually came from Texas when there was all of that flooding happening. Sad story, she had the number 94 spray painted on her side, and sometimes, Paige, hey, I know you see that extra food up there, thanks. Sometimes hunters will lose their dogs when they do pack hunting and things like that. So she could have been a hunting reject because she doesn't have a prey-driven bone in her body. We have, like I said, cats, dogs, kids. She's great with everybody. She's just really easygoing when it comes to other animals. Nothing bothers her when they're in her space. She loves my children. My children don't always love her because she has not quite mastered the difference between her stuffed toys and my 3-year-old stuffed toys. So sometimes my 3-year-old gets a little frustrated when Paige thinks that her stuffy is a doggy stuffy. So but I can take it out of her mouth, no problem. She never does any damage to it. She just, doesn't know the difference yet. She loves, loves, loves her stuffed toys. She's only about 40 pounds. She's very lean and very tall. We call her a baby giraffe sometimes. Wonderful in the car. We've taken probably 3 or 4 different 4-hour trips because she's actually not fostered on Long Island. These girls are up here with me in Sullivan County because they were looking for fosters and we're willing to make the trip. So although we don't live locally, anybody who's willing and wanting to adopt 2 wonderful dogs, we will make it happen. So please, if you're interested in either of these wonderful girls, both dog, cat, kid friendly, both house trained, both crate trained, really great dogs, please put in an application. We would love, love, love to meet you and your family because both of them are super deserving. So those are my girls. Again, this is Shy, and that's Paigey Pie, as we call her. Right, Paige? She's like, please just let me out so I can see my other hound friends. Thank you.
Adorable. Absolutely adorable. I love it. And your description of them it seems to fit their personalities perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're good girls.
That's so great. And it's a great thing, taking in 2 dogs to help adopt. You got 4 dogs of your own, cats, kids. That's awesome. So great job. Great foster. I really appreciate the effort and everything you've done for them. And now it's our turn to find them that forever home. And just look at those 2. I mean, come on. Look at those faces. Who can go wrong with that? I mean, even just not adopting just both of them, one of them. Look at those guys. They're so gorgeous. All right. Well, guys, that is Shy there with the pink leash, and that is Paige there, the Beagle Hound dog looking beauty. So definitely put in those applications and meet them in person. I don't think you can go wrong with it. I mean, 4 dogs, cats, kids.
Seriously, if anybody's interested in fostering, if we can do it, anybody can do it.
That's right.
I have kids, cats, dogs. My son is on the autism spectrum. It's hard. Things are challenging at times, but these dogs really need us. And, we're all dog people in the end. If you're here and you're listening, we know you're dog people too. So please consider fostering. You're their lifeline and they won't make it out without us. All of the shelters are really struggling. We could use any help we can get to find these dogs a home.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right. Well, guys, definitely put in those applications. Either way, put in an application to be a foster, put in an application to adopt. One way or another, you're helping out the dogs, you're helping out the rescue. And that's what we're all here to do. All right. Good job, guys. All right. Let's switch over that spotlight. All right. Well, guys, that is our virtual event for tonight. If there's any potential adopters on there that have any questions, I will leave the floor open for a moment because we had so many technical difficulties there at the beginning. You can just either unmute yourself or throw a question there in the chat, and I'll gladly answer whatever you have. If you're looking to find out where the dogs will be this weekend, there is the Petco in Patchogue from on Saturday, 11 to 2. We heard quite a few of the pups that were on tonight will be there. You can always check the Last Chance Facebook page and find out the lineup of the dogs that are going to be there. And just remember, applications are always good for a year. So put them in earlier than later so you can go ahead and get pre-approved. Once you're already on the approved adopters list, it makes it that much easier to get the dog that you want so that you don't show up and find out that somebody else already came and adopted the pup you were looking at. So it's always good to get on that approval list. And also just to put in that foster application because you never know. You might not find a dog you're ready to adopt yet, but you might open your home up to a foster opportunity. And you might actually fall in love that way too. Sometimes people just end up fostering instead of adopting. And that helps hundreds, if not thousands of dogs, depending on how long you foster. So always good. So definitely put in those applications one way or the other. All right, I see no questions. So we're going to close this out. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning, but we pulled it out. We still saw all the dogs, and the recording will be up later. So have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you back on the next virtual event. Have a good one, guys, and thank you.